This is now the part 2 of the LEED V4 Reference Guide for Homes Design and Construction online review. Again, all the pictures or images in this video are from Google and USGBC website. If you have comments, suggestions, or complaints regarding the images, pictures, or in this video itself, please email me at nelca_roco@yahoo.com and I will immediately reply to you and take action on whatever the reason of your email. Thank you. Why I created this online reviewer? To help myself and others to pass the LEED AB exam in one shot. These are LEED for Homes credit categories. On my first video, I gave you introductions about these credit categories and information about the minimum program requirements, LEED work plan, and rating system selection guidance for homes. We will now start for these first credit categories, the integrative process. Credit 1 for integrative process. It is possible for 2 points. Intent to maximize opportunities for cost-effective adoption of integrative green design and construction strategies. The requirements are Option 1, Integrative Project Team, 1 point. Option 2, Design Charrette, 1 point. And Option 3, Trades Training, 1 point. This is now the home project checklist for integrative process. It will be the guideline for the project team and green rater if the project accomplished or complied the credit points. This table in the left side is our guide for this integrative process credit. We will now go to the requirements. Option 1. Integrative project team for 1 point. Assemble and involve a project team to meet the criteria below. Letter A. Include team members in addition to the builder and verification team whose capabilities include at least 3 of the following skill sets. 1. Architecture or residential building design, mechanical or energy engineering, building science or performance testing, green building or sustainable design, and civil engineering, landscape architecture, habitat restoration, or land use planning. Letter B. Involve all team members referenced above in at least 3 of the following phases of the home design and construction process. 1. Conceptual or schematic design. 2. LEED planning. 3. Preliminary design. 4. Energy and envelope system analysis or design. 5. Design development. 6. Final design, working drawings or specifications. And 7. Construction. Letter C. Conduct meetings with the project team at least monthly to review project status, introduce new team members to project goals, discuss problems, formulate solutions, review responsibilities, and identify next steps. Another options for the requirements is Design Charrette for 1 point. No later than the design development phase and preferably during schematic design, conduct at least 1 full-day workshop or 2 half-day workshops with the project team as defined in Option 1. Use the workshop to integrate green strategies across all aspects of the building design, drawing on the expertise of all participants. This is the sample of the Design Charrette. Under the requirements, Option 3 is the Trades Training, 1 point. Before construction, but after trades have been hired for the project, conduct 8 hours of training extending a full day or over several days on the green aspects of the project and how the trades can contribute to achieving each LEED for Homes prerequisites and attempted credits. Focus on areas where trades have traditionally struggled to meet green building standards. Include at least the following trades in the training: plumbing, mechanical systems, insulation, framing, and air sealing. Each trade may be present only for the relevant segment, but the builder's site supervisor must be present throughout so that he or she understands the quality control duties on LEED and green building best practices. Behind the intent. Green building experts commonly agree that the most cost-effective and successful green projects result from early and frequent interactions among all principal team members. Incorporating green measures through a comprehensive, holistic, practical design can yield synergies and improve the overall performance of the home and reduce construction costs. This credit specifically encourages integrated design through regular design team meetings, design charrettes, and contractor education. Options 1 and 2 correspond to the Green Development Plan, which is a mandatory measure in the Enterprise Community Partners Green Communities Initiative. We will now proceed to step-by-step guidance. Option 1. Integrative Project Team. Step 1. Assemble Integrative Project Team. Develop the project goals, which may determine which professionals need to be on the Integrative Project Team. Meet with potential project team members and encourage a positive and beneficial working relationship. Communicate the project goals and benefits of continued involvement throughout the project. Brainstorm with the team on effective communication strategies tailored to the needs of the individuals in the group. And for participants in Enterprise Community Partners Green Communities Initiative, see further explanation Green Communities Initiative. Step 2. Engage Integrative Project Team. Engage appropriate team members during at least 3 of the design, planning, and/or construction phases listed in the rating system requirements. Schedule a meeting and clearly communicate expectations and the dates, duration, and location of team meetings. Step 3. Conduct monthly meetings. Meet with appropriate team members at least monthly in person or via conference call or webinar. Step 4. Document team efforts. Develop agendas and keep minutes for each meeting, noting the date, project phase, team members present, and their specialties. Option 2. Design charrette. Step 1. Assemble Integrative Project Team. Choose individuals whose professional backgrounds and experience will add depth and breadth to a design workshop or charrette. Schedule the charrette and clearly communicate expectations, date, duration, and location. Determine common objectives. Step 2. Conduct design charrette. Hold the charrette over 1 or 2 days to develop solutions that meet the project's green goals. The charrette should be led by either a member of the verification team or another green building expert. Approach the design from a whole building perspective. Discuss envelope HVAC trade-offs among other connected systems. Review all the credit categories and brainstorm on strategies for individual credits. Option 3. Trades Training. Step 1. Select trainer. Find a qualified professional to speak to the project team and trades. In most cases, a green rater or qualified energy rater is the most appropriate choice. Step 2. Determine training goals. Determine which trades may require training to proceed with the scope of work. At a minimum, train the trades listed in the requirements. Schedule and clearly communicate the date, duration, and location of training sessions. Confirm that the trainer will use effective adult education strategies to engage the trades. Step 3. Conduct training. Train trade crews before they begin work on the project or during their first day on site. Schedule trainings to last at least 8 hours total, not 8 hours per trade. Step 4. Document training efforts. Create a syllabus for each training session. Record the date, project phase, and crew members present at each session. We will now proceed to further explanation. Green Communities Initiative. Affordable housing projects that participate in LEED BDNC homes or LEED BDNC multifamily mid-rise and also complete the mandatory components of the Green Communities Initiative may be eligible for financial and technical assistance from the Enterprise Foundation. Contact Enterprise Community Partners at www.enterprisecommunity.com. You may see the website here. This is the Enterprise Community website. Move on to further explanation. Value of integrated design. often, the decisions of the design team never reach the installers. Teaching the new installation techniques and inspiring crews to achieve the high standards demanded by LEED will help ensure a smoother construction process. Designing and constructing a home using an integrated approach can also reduce the frequency and significance of errors in design. It is not uncommon for the various trades to act independently, leading to ad hoc on-site fixes that are inefficient and sometimes ineffective. Integrated project planning improves coordination, reducing construction costs, and minimizing problems that lead to callbacks. Even conventional designs can significantly benefit from integrated project planning that coordinates the different stages and elements of construction. Example: framing, HVAC, insulation, plumbing, and electrical. Green home building strategies and techniques are most effectively implemented as part of an integrated design process, with input from individuals involved in each phase. Good design can keep costs down and ensure proper integration of green techniques and achievements of project goals. Improved upfront design can often yield significant environmental benefits at a much lower cost than a high-technology alternative. Still to further explanation, Integrative Project Team. The Integrative Project Team may include members with expertise outside the list provided in the credit requirements. For example, projects with photovoltaic system will require a PV installation contractor. No member of the verification team may be counted as a member of the Integrative Project Team. An individual working for the Green Rater organization can be a member of the Integrative Project Team only if he or she has been hired separately to provide consulting services on the project and is not a member of verification team. With approval of the verification team, a project team may undergo multiple half-day charrettes if the entire project team is involved, and the focus of the charrettes is to optimize integration of the various aspects of the project. Having clear goals for each meeting and conducting efficient meetings will keep members engaged and participating. We will now forward again to further explanation. Design charrette. A charrette is typically a 1 or 2 day meeting that serves as a tool for gathering the collective wisdom and experience of the integrative project team. Generally speaking, the more open members are to different ideas, the more successful the outcomes. A charrette may also include members outside the project team, such as community members or alternative energy specialists. Careful planning at the charrette stage can prevent problems that would thwart the intent of the project team and compromise performance of the building. Team members can coordinate their work to allow for advanced framing techniques, compact plumbing design, efficient forced air duct distribution and ventilation duct layout, low-maintenance landscaping, passive solar design, and proper building orientation. The charrette agenda should include the following items. 1. Identify common goals that will affect the design. 2. Set building performance goals. And 3. Define milestones for the phases of the project. Still moving forward for further explanation, trades training. Depending on the scope of the project and the diversity of strategies employed, it could be appropriate to ask trainers from different disciplines, especially if some strategies are specialized. An obvious choice is the Green Rater, but another green building expert may be used in exceptional situations. If possible, choose a LEED Homes accredited professional so that the team can potentially earn a point under Innovation Credit LEED Accredited Professional. Further explanation examples. 7-unit university dorm project. The mechanical engineer's HVAC design, based on the architect's first schematic, used light gauge metal studs, open cell foam insulation, and plywood sheeting for the wall assembly. During the design charrette, the Green Rater ran a projected energy model based on that design. The results indicated energy performance that barely exceeded code, so the project team decided to add 2 inches of rigid foam over the plywood sheeting. That configuration resulted in a nearly 50% reduction in energy usage and half the size of the HVAC system. The mechanical engineer then changed the design from an individual ducted system to ductless mini-split heat pump systems with 2 outdoor units and multiple heads with individual controls. The new approach provided a much more efficient system, 16 SEER 8.2 HSPF to 22 SEER 10 HSPF, eliminated the expense of ductwork, and delivered substantial lifetime utility savings. Another example from further explanation: floor trusses and HVAC duct design. The HVAC contractor created a preliminary load system and duct design before the design charrette to help the architect, structural engineer, and framing contractor coordinate their work. Knowing the size requirements of the system, supply and return trunks, and ducts, the architect and structural engineer were able to choose the best structural members for the floor systems and locate the system and chassis for the runs. This in turn allowed the engineer to relocate a structural beam in the floor system that would have obstructed a supply trunk between the first and second floor. Furthermore, through communication with the HVAC contractor, the framing contractor was able to plan the floor system layout to allow for the best supply duct run and register locations. The floor system layout improved the stud and rafter member layout, since the contractor followed the advanced framing technique of stacking members in line vertically. Another examples from further explanation: plumbing layout and advanced framing. To achieve the most efficient location and plumbing fixtures, manifolds, and domestic hot water supply, the plumber, HVAC contractor, design professional, and framing contractor met to coordinate their work and give input on the installation specification of system components. The framing layout had to provide for an obstructed passage for supply pipes and fixture locations. Initially, however, the tub was located directly over a load-bearing beam that would force the water supply lines to take a circuitous path, preventing the team from achieving EA credit efficient hot water distribution system and costing the project 3 points. A slight modification of the floor system allowed the team to meet all the related goals. We will now proceed to related credit tips. Preliminary rating. Representatives from the integrative team participate in the preliminary rating. LEED accredited professional. The LEED Homes accredited professional can act as a consultant to the project team or as the charrette leader. Changes from LEED for Homes 2008. Option 1, Integrative Project Team, and Option 2, Design Charrette, are taken from the Integrated Project Planning credit. Option 3, Trades Training, is new. Contract language recommendations. Contractor or trades attend the design charrette before the design development phase or monthly integrative project team meetings before the design is complete. Trades. Before starting work, crew members must attend on-site training on the green aspects of the project that affect their scope of work. Technical resources. Visit the GBCI LEED Professionals directory at gbcizap.net/cert-dir/. Exemplary performance. Projects that achieve all 3 options earn 1 point for exemplary performance. These options are Integrative Project Team, Design Charrette, and Trades Training. Verification and submittals. Supporting verification materials made available by the project team. Integrative Project Team. List project team members' names and companies, skill sets as listed in requirements, and meeting dates. Group Project. Credit requirements may be met for entire development. Design Charrette. List charrette participants' names and companies, skill sets as listed in requirements, and meeting dates. Group Project. Credit requirements may be met for entire development. Trades Training. List traders training participants' names and companies, trades as listed in requirements, training dates, and duration. Group Project. Credit requirements may be met for entire development. Integrative Project Team. Verify that listed people are members of the project team and that meeting dates are for at least 3 phases of design and construction process. Design charrette. Participate in design charrette or verify charrette date, location, participants, and duration. Trades training. Conduct trades training or verify trades training date, location, participants, and duration. Glossary or definition of terms. Charrette, an intensive multi-party workshop that brings people from different disciplines and backgrounds together to explore, generate, and collaboratively produce design options. Assembly, a product formulated from multiple materials, example concrete, or a product made up of sub-components, example a workstation. This is the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Watch for the next video, the LEED V for homes, location and transportation. See you next time.